Some pretty powerful and entertaining electronic gadgetry these days, myself included. Can we really move around this big world now, staring down at a handheld screen, rather than experience what is right in front of you? We can instantly talk to anyone who is holding a similar device and is awake, but could we find a friend in a crowd with the GPS turned off? If your phone went dead, would you lose them? I see people every day marching down the street with their phones out and their earbuds crammed in. They walk out in front of speeding cars and are oblivious to the fact that they were almost killed. Does everyone need to be involved in a horrifying accident to realize the dangers right in front of him or her? Humans have always been a social animal. Whether it's going to a school dance or a party at someone's house with their parents out of town, hanging out is a normal part of teenage life. When I was a kid, I would find out where the party was, and I knew that was a place to meet girls. But I had to learn how to talk to them if I wanted their attention. I couldn't just edit my words before posting them. I've grown up and watched the invention of the internet and Facebook. They're both very powerful tools, powerful enough to capture people's attentions just like any other powerful drug. As the user lifts open the screen, the real world shuts down and their attention is put into a virtual fog. If people would just look away from their Apple viewing portal for a few minutes, they might discover the world around them and maybe even someone who might be interested in them. You have to put down those barriers just to be able to find those things. First, by taking time away from your electronic usage to get to know people around you. These people could be helpful in your professional career. They might be your next gig. Or you could just keep watching kittens. In almost every working profession, you're going to have to interact with a number of people. And you're going to have to get along and relate with those people. As I've said many times, the technical aspect is usually easy. The hardest part is people. But half the battle is being able to coexist with those other people. A smartphone with internet access is similar to having access to an unlimited library of resources with the touch of a screen. This can also be a distraction from being able to make a real connection. How can you flirt with that girl across a coffee shop if she's staring at the same device that always has your attention? Anais Nin wrote, "The secret to a full life is to live and relate to others as if they might not be here tomorrow." You can always pull out the full photo album, but you can never relive that exact moment ever again. If people had just a little more self-control in this busy world, if they just saved watching YouTube's top 10 cutest kitten videos until they're safely out of the crosswalk, well, maybe we'd have a few more people. We are a nation of some intelligent people, and some of those smart people actually launch rockets into outer space. And most of those rockets made it back safely to Earth. Our smartphones contain more technology than what they use to launch those rockets. But again, we use them to find McDonald's and, well, kittens. So as we stare at our smartphones every second of the day, distracted texting has been responsible for an increase of deaths of 4,000 people, according to National Highway Safety Administration. Some I would imagine just for texting the letter K. The population is only growing larger, so encountering large groups of people is inevitable. People should respect other people and not march through on their phone as if they were alone in the world. Well, unless you are alone in the world. I had a friend who said he rode the subway. He would put his sunglasses on, earbuds in, and watch his phone. He called it his social deflectors. It wouldn't be natural to strike up a conversation with everyone you meet, but maybe sometimes you should talk to the person next to you. I can relate to the frustration people get when they are encountering rude people on the phone. In one such case in Florida, two men argued over cell phone usage. It escalated. One man shot the cell phone user. I think you should keep your emotions in check, but we all feel frustration with people abusing the phone thing. The phone has allowed us to listen to music, call people, watch kittens, and I think people need to be corrected on their public etiquette. Take it outside. Don't just start yelling at your girlfriend in line behind me at the Rite Aid. We plug in every day to a network that can access in real time anywhere, anyone in the world. And we talk regularly to people that we have never met before. We've made friends with people in the most bizarre reasons. For these reasons, we have never had to go out in public. We need to remember how to act in public. We are not alone. People need to stop staring at their phones all the time. Maybe if they looked up once in a while, they would discover something good, like bacon. My final thought is we need to work on our smartphone etiquette. If people would just put down it in traffic and look occasionally at something else moving in traffic, actual interaction with people would be a little more civilized, and we could all coexist in a world at a happier place. We might end up on a beach somewhere, burning stuff and singing together.